tomorrow is the day. So I heard Matt Lincoln calling this election eve. Yes, I suppose so. For the past few months, I've been visiting the program to interview political candidates on the sofa. Well, on Friday, I had the Republican going for District 5 County Commission here in Palm Beach County, and right now I have the incumbent. She's the Democrat in this race. She is Maria Sachs, trying to hold on to her seat. Before being on the county commission, she was a state senator. Before that, she was a state rep. And by the way, District 5 is out in the western part of the county, so that's including West Boca, West Delray, west of Boynton. And Maria, I have interviewed you for several stories before. I know that you like direct questions and you like direct answers.
That's
you do.
True, I do. I'm pretty direct.
So I have one for you here to get the ball rolling.
Go ahead.
What is the biggest problem in Palm Beach County right now?
Well, Palm Beach County is at a turning point. We can either continue to overdevelop like we have for the last 25, 30 years, or we can begin to have forward-thinking commissioners and city officials that will see that we are now attracting younger families into Palm Beach County. So our idea has to be from overdevelopment to smart development.
Okay.
That is it. That is where our vision for this county has to go, and it has to be starting like yesterday.
Okay.
Because they're coming. We are competing with states like Texas and Tennessee for low taxes. No income tax, no state income tax. So a lot of younger families are coming here.
They're coming.
They're coming. And we have to develop and we have to become the paradise that they want.
Okay.
So that, I think, that's a big deal.
Smart growth.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. Your opponent told me on the sofa on Friday that the county needs an independent audit and that the commission is blowing through our tax dollars all wild and free. He says you all need to rein in the spending. How do you respond to that?
Well, first of all, I think that government can always be more efficient. And we can be more efficient if we use more technology. And I'll give you an example. Permitting. Permitting in this county takes a long time. And we need to speed that process up, because the faster we can permit buildings and additions to buildings, the faster the businesses can get off to work. And that's what we want. We want businesses to be active, to make money, employ people, pay taxes, and we're all happy. But our permitting goes back to many years ago. We need to use more technology. And instead of sending a guy out in a truck to look at a fence, we can do that through technology of our phones and through Zoom, through AI. We're examining ways that we can make our government work faster and more efficiently through the use of artificial intelligence. So yes, we can always improve. And I think that the government has to keep up with business in making sure that we use technology to make it more efficient for us to do business.
What about the audit?
Listen, I think it should be a mandatory thing that governments should have an audit every couple of years.
Okay.
I think it's a good idea. I think, look, I'm all for transparency in government. And if that means having an audit every 3 to 5 years, absolutely, let's do it.
All right, let's turn the page here. Let's talk about the homeless problem in Palm Beach County.
Oh, yes.
You're interviewed a lot about that. Thank you, by the way.
Yes.
Al Peffley has talked with you about this several times. What can the county do to move the needle on this?
Well, we have the state law that says that we have to either put our homeless population into encampments, in tents, for a year, surrounded by law enforcement and a fence, and I absolutely disagree with that. Absolutely disagree. So I did some research, and the younger generation, let me put it that way, the millennials and Gen Z, are looking at smaller housing. The housing issue is all over the country, all over the world.
Yes.
So there's some studies that says you can build a tiny house for less than $50,000, $60,000, and also have services such as air conditioning, water, sanitation. So I said, let's look into this. So I researched it, and I saw that yes, the most important thing for a homeless person is a roof over their heads.
Okay.
I didn't know that. I thought they needed food, and I'd always give them money to get a McDonald's. Sometimes I give them a coupon. No. What they really need is shelter.
Someplace to live.
But we've been looking at shelters. We need to give them a little tiny house or tiny cottage.
But where are we going to build those neighborhoods?
question,
Because
yeah.
everybody that's coming into Palm Beach County, the builders, you know, they want to build these big mansions, $1 million homes.
Mm-hmm.
So where are we going to see these tiny house neighborhoods popping up
Now,
practically?
these are not really going to be neighborhoods. They're going to be small communities of maybe 10 mini cottages surrounded by social services. Where are they going to be located?
Yeah, where do we want to do that?
This is it. I've researched where properties are in the county. Distressed properties have raw land in industrial commercial areas. You'd be surprised how many there are. Privately owned. I'm not going to use city. I'm not going to use county property because that belongs to the taxpayers. We're going to use, because the next question you're going to ask me probably is, where's the money coming from? The money is coming from our federal partners who has already given us millions of dollars for housing. Let's take that money, let's purchase a lot, 2.5 acres of raw land in a commercial industrial area. It will not be around neighborhoods.
Okay.
Okay? And this is going to be, we're going to build tiny cottage communities with support services, and the homeless, each one will have a little tiny cottage, and they will be able to have these social services. They'll get training, they'll go to work, and the money that they make will go into purchasing as soon as they're able, a proper housing for themselves. So these are temporary, but they're going to be by Miami building codes. We're not going to use taxpayer money.
Okay, it's a great concept. Let's do it.
Okay, we're
Let's
on
do
the
it.
way. We're on the way, and
Let's do it.
I have a task force of some of the smartest developers in the county who want to work with me on this. So it's going to be a public-private partnership. Don't let the county build housing. Let developers build the housing, and that's what I'm doing. So public-private partnership, no taxpayer money, and it's been proven to work before. We're going to use it this Palm Beach County way.
To stick with this plan and to bring this plan from a vision to, completion, you got to hold on to this seat. So here's a question about politics.
Yes.
Are we going to see tides changing tomorrow? Do you think that the Democrats are going to do well in Palm Beach County? What do you predict happens tomorrow?
I can't make any predictions. I've been in campaigns my whole life, and I've had some tough opposition. Every person who runs against me is a good opponent. And so I just work as hard as I can, take care of the people. And when I found that, in my years of government, if I take care of the people will take care of me, and they'll rehire me for another 4 years. So the only thing I can say to people is, one more day of voting. Vote.
Okay,
Get
we'll
out and
see.
vote.
It's going to be interesting. Tomorrow's the day.
Yes.
Maria, it's always a pleasure to talk to you.
All right, thank you, Mike.
Okay, we'll be right back after this, folks.